Hi Eli, thank you so much. Ciao Shield. It might be actually. In total I should be hunting for like 5 hours today. Maybe even more, so it really might be the day. And it would be, hold on, I didn't start the counters. By the way, it would be clutch actually, before the end of March. Are you hunting for something right now, Shield? Alright. Yeah, that sounds pretty bad actually. As soon as this month ends, I will be on Latios since January, so for like three months. Yeah. Yeah, it is. I'd love to be able to reach 37Ks today, but I don't know, because I should be able to do around a bit more than 200 per hour, but I don't know, I'll see. I'll see if I wanna push me up to 37Ks today. let me increase the volume of the music, just because I knew that at this time, I mean this moment of the day, the neighbors were going to be noisy. Tell me if you can actually hear properly my voice, even if the music is a bit higher than before, because if you can't, I'm gonna decrease it, of course. By the way, my neighbors are one of the many reasons why I also don't, I'm not used to stream in the afternoon, because they have kids, so it's not the best actually. Yeah. Today, I was able. I had time to hunt in the afternoon. To also hunt in the afternoon, because I'm also gonna hunt this evening. But yeah, it would be nice actually to see some sparkles. By the way, I didn't even start the timer. There we go. Anyway, 10 minutes. And also right now I'm alone at home. That is something that doesn't really happen that much, so took advantage of the situation. And also in the previous 2 days I couldn't be on stream, so I have to catch up on the progresses. Good to hear. I might think about keeping this volume at this point. I don't know, because I'm not used to talk loud, so it might happen that I just lose the focus and start like lowering my voice as far as the stream like goes on. So I don't know. I'll see if I'm able to keep a decent voice volume. Yeah, I will. I will be on stream around 10 p.m. I mean 10 p.m. in Italy, so I don't know wherever you live the time, but yeah, the usual time. This like afternoon session is just a plus. Hi, Mr. Who. Alright, see ya then. How many resets are you into it? And by the way, in which generation are you hunting for that Latios? So I assume you started it today, or maybe yesterday. I mean, it depends on if you are single hunting or like multiple hunting for it actually. So I can't really guess it. It seems that the stream is dropping a few frames. Never tried streaming this early in the day, so I hope that my connection will last. I have no clue actually. Finger crossed. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I'm also single hunting for this tentacle in the end. 5 to 8 minutes is pretty slow actually. But in which generation are you hunting for it? I'm asking to you it because I don't really know about this magma battle you wrote about. That's why. Hi Celebi, how are you doing? Alright, now I see why I didn't know about it. I haven't played it. By the way, good luck. It's gonna be a tough one. Are you looking for an original one, or are you just gonna keep the fake copy? Yeah, I see. That's sad. But I mean, you should actually be able to hunt in the fake copies anyway. I mean, as long as you have a game in which you can like transfer them over, you might just hunt in them. Yeah, I see. But I mean, do you have another like Gen 4 game that is an an original copy of a Gen 4 game. Because in the end, if you hunt in Platinum, you might just transfer it over like as soon as you find the shiny, so that you are not risking anything. And I mean, even if the save file goes every once in a while, I know that's annoying, but you should still be able to hunt for something. But I mean, it depends on the hunt, because if you are gonna do an hunt that you have to like play through the game, that is gonna be super annoying actually to lose the save file. Yeah. How many times did it happen to you that that file was like gone? Yeah, that must be super annoying actually. I'm sorry. And what about the Soul Silver one? Did it ever like reset the file by itself? What do you mean you can't go to the game corner? I mean, is it bugged or like glitched because of the fake copy? What happened? I mean, what is stopping you from going to the game corner? That's crazy actually. I've never experienced playing with a fake copy, so it is really new for me as a thing. I mean, hearing those type of things, like the screen going black. Have you already completed the save file? Because I wanted to ask you if it happens to you to also other like places of the region. the rubber band came off. That's a curse. Let me fix it. That's why you are seeing like a white screen on the layout right now. Because every time I have to fix the rubber band, I actually need to close the capture card. By the way, does your Soul Silver copy go black even if you try to join the game corner in Kanto, or does it only work for the Yoro one? Because I'm kinda curious actually. Thank you. This one is my longest ever round actually. Yeah. My previous longest ever round was the shiny Whismur you can see in the right part of the screen. that got completely obliterated by this hound. My top 3 longest ever rounds are Latios, Whismur, and Dialga from like Diamond. That it took me 23,000 encounters, and I mean 23,000 soft resets from only one device. That was super long as an amount actually. 10k is a lot for a Gen 6 game actually. Congrats on it, by the way. Were you always single hunting for it, or did you try double hunting? Because going that far into an hound while single hunting for it, I mean, it takes effort. I mean, don't get me wrong, it also takes effort if you go so far into an hound, even if you're like triple or double hunting for it, but at least you can see like the progress is going, don't wanna say fast, but not slow. I mean, in the end I'm able to do more than 200 encounters per hour for these Latios, so that actually pumps me in the end. But if I was doing like 80 encounters per hour just for this Tentacool, as I'm doing right now, and I was like 30k's, 35k's, I mean, I will feel different right now, I think. But I mean, in the end it doesn't matter at all. If you started the hound, you have to complete it. Doesn't matter how many encounters you are into it. By the way, as I said in a previous stream, I got pretty lucky in the end that such a long hound happened in the exact same like period in which I decided to start streaming. Because if I was not streaming right now, and if I hadn't been streaming in the past 2 months, I wouldn't have been able that much to keep my channel like active. But I mean, by streaming I'm able to upload like 5 videos per week, because these streams of course are gonna be on my channel, so they count as uploads, so the channel in the end is active, and it hurts me actually. In the end, even if this situation is like the opposite of a lucky situation, like I at least got a bit lucky. We can say that. How many games do you own right now? Apart from Platinum and Soul Silver and Alpha Sapphire. Yeah, this is an exception. I also am actually. A chilled afternoon. Ciao Lux. Yeah, almost 36Ks, and I'd love today to be able to reach 37, but I don't know if I will be able to. We'll see. Because following my schedule, today I should be on stream. I mean, I should be streaming 3 hours this afternoon, and a bit more than 2 hours this evening. But I don't know, I might even go further. Bro, that's huge actually. Minus 35 degrees. I mean, minus the same number of the encounters I did for. I mean, the same number of the 1,000 encounters I did for Latios. What a coincidence. By the way, I didn't even think that it was possible to live with like minus 35 degrees in the outside. I mean, I didn't even ever wonder it, but it's pretty huge actually. By the way, Lux, I'm also gonna be on stream this evening, as I said. This session is just a plus in the schedule. Do you wear the jacket, like inside? I mean, I assume you do so, because how could you like leave? I mean, with minus 5 degrees, like inside. I mean, I assume you get used to it, but it is still pretty, pretty huge. By the way, 1,500 for Tentacool. We are going farther and farther. Amazing. The one you can hear in the background is my dog, by the way. Oh, that's so sweet. Do you have two dogs? So I only have one. It would be cool to have two actually, so that they are able to play together. Let's go. Easy. Classic routine. By the way, I really don't see these Latios like shining in the near future. I really don't. That's just a gut feeling. But in the end, the goal is to get it before the end of April. And I will be praying for such a thing to happen. Bro, I'd love that. The problem is that I already said like that thing 4/5 times and it never appeared. By the way, if I will ever get to 42Ks, at that point I will have tripled the Larias soft wizards. Because I got it after 14Ks. Yeah, set the skull. Imagine finally be able to switch to the Magikarp Hound. Literally a utopia. Impossible thing. Because for those of you that don't know, I will be hunting for Magikarp as soon as this Larios shines. For a super particular Magikarp, the one that you can buy from the NPC in Firered and Leafgreen. So that I complete the duo, because I already got Phoebos. But they will never meet, because Phoebos is in my 4th generation games, and Magikarp will be in my 3rd gen. So Nemo and Dory will never meet. I have so many of them. So I'm gonna I'm gonna drop the list. I got 4 platinums. Right now I also got 4 diamonds, but I should only be owning 2 diamonds, but I got 4 because I also bought, I bought 2 other of them, because I will have to quad out in the Eternal Forest, and I wanna be looking for Markrow, so I needed 4 of them, and then I will sell the other 2 of them. By the way, 4 platinums, 2 pearls, 3 pearls, 2 diamonds, 2 black 2, 2 white 2, 2 black, 2 white, 2 air gold, 2 soul silver, 2 emeralds, 2 fire red, 2 leaf greens, 1 ruby and 1 sapphire, and also Pokemon Y. And I have all of them just because of because of shinyhunting. From my childhood, I only had Pokemon Y, Pokemon Pearl, a single one, Pokemon Soul Silver, a Pokemon Black 2, and a Pokemon Black. That's all I had from my childhood. Welcome back, Eli. Mr. Who is saying that I'm finding it around 36Ks. I'd love it. I would be completely okay with it. Of course. By the way, it might seem crazy, but I'm not bored by this sound, but I'm actually bored about this layout. I'd love to change it actually. I mean, the layout will be almost the same when I will switch to the Magikarp Pound, but at least the background will be different. I mean, 360,000. I should be quitting shinyhunting at that point. Have you never found one? I mean, in Generation 4, it is not even uncommon as a Pokemon. It is super strange of you that you haven't already found one. By the way, I don't even have a Buizel myself. I mean, I got the complete line as a shiny, but I caught them via Pokeradar, so they don't count actually. Let me guess which was your target when you found 2 Floatzel's. So I'm gonna guess that you were hunting for a Chatut and a Sudowoodo. Or just one of the 2 that I mentioned and you found 2 of them in the same hunt. Oh, I see. Oh, alright. I got extremely lucky. I also went for the same hound, and I got Azumarill the first phase, 15%. Gotta love to see that. I was super focused not to sleep on any shiny Dewgong, but thank god I never found any. But I mean, it's not a shiny that I ate to have. It would be cool just because of how strange as a shiny it is. But I mean, like, it's pretty difficult to notice that a Dewgong is a shiny Dewgong, so. Oh really? You must have been amazed when it won the World Championship. I wanna go for a Stanky in the future. That's another reason why I bought 2 other diamonds, because I wanna hunt for Stanky and Ponyta in the same route. There is a route in which you can go for like 50% Ponyta, 50% Stanky. And I can't wait to do it. I will do it not in the near future, but I will. And Glameow, I mean, is alright. It is mid for me. Nothing more, I'd say. But Stanky, I'm a super fan of Stanky. By the way, I was referring to the like shiny form of Gleamiao because the regular one, I mean, I don't really like the wall line in general at all, and neither the shiny form, so I'd say no more than mid. It would be cool if in the future, when I will go for the like Stanky / Ponyra Hound, I will be able to get both of them without getting duplicates. It would be cool. But even if I get any duplicate, I mean not any, but even if I get one duplicate, it would be okay, because I would be able to complete the line in a like the full odds line. So yeah. Hold on. Let me fix the capture cards because it froze because I ran out of space as always while recording, so it happens that when I run out of space, one of the capture cards freezes. There we go. By the way, let me free up some space. I don't really like Finneon at all. Bro, good luck with the Georgia exam. Oh, I didn't I didn't finish to read the message about Finneon. I agree at that point. I've only read about the beginning of the message. On a bed of rice. That was a good one. I would also like it at that point. Did you guys like Octillery? Both as a Pokemon and as a shiny? Because I personally do. Forlo, if you're referring to me, I'm already prepared actually. I'm okay. All right. Favorite shiny is Gyarados. Yeah, Gigalith is a pretty fair pick. That is an insane one. I personally think that Volcarona is the best Gen 5 shiny. But yeah, Gigalith might come right after it in my own top, of course. Andre, I don't believe you. And there is nothing better to use the pose to come on the on the K-Zeus stream. Yeah, Lux, you're crazy actually. That that Pokemon is complete dog shit actually. Don't wanna be rude, but I mean, I hope that the majority of the people think the same. Enjoy. By the way, Lux, why don't you pick up your system and start hunting for a Buizel right now? By the way, I feel like hold on. Is it counting my Latios counter? Because it alright. I was clicking the button, but it was not going on with the counter. No excuses, bro. I wanna get you back to shinyhunting. And I will. By the way, I think that Lux was trolling actually. I mean, he should be able to figure out that you are Italian too. Like from the name. Alright. It's on me then. By the way, guys, for those of you that don't know, both Alberto and Andrea are my... I mean, we go to university together. That's why they were referring to like studying and exams and stuff like that. Yeah, I might be the only one that doesn't understand trolls at all. When it comes to like be writing in the chat. Bye Forlo. Thank you for being here. Go back studying. By the way, 30 resets away from 36 Ks. Can't wait to see another perfect number on the layout. What do you mean? I mean, not that much. I'm able to do around 80 encounters per hour. I mean, by single hunting for it, in the end, it's not even... I mean, while I was approaching the end, I thought that I was able to do a bit more than 80 encounters per hour, but in the end, it's not even that bad. I mean, if you single hunt for something, it is always gonna be not the best, but I mean, it's okay. Still better than the platinum starters. When I was single hunting for them, it was taking years. Thank God I only single hunted for people up and like Chinchar for a bit. Yeah, of course. Bro, that's super bad. Yeah, literally. I at least hope that the other two starters went a bit better with the, I mean, in terms of encounters. In the end, I got, I mean, I was pretty lucky in the end with the platinum starters, because I found my Chimchar after 1400. I started by single hunting for it, and then I went on double hunting because I was hunting both in one platinum and one pearl. Then I found Piplup after like 5000, almost 6000, and I single hunted for it. And then third week that I went like 13Ks, but I was triple hunting for it at least. So in the end I didn't get that unlucky. I hadn't heard about Gordon Ramsay in a while, gotta be honest. I almost forgot about his existence. By the way, Mr. Wu, we almost broke your guess. Oh, I thought that you already went for all of them three. I mean, yeah, Piplup is not the best, but it is worth it if you evolve it into an Empoleon, because it looks so good actually. $36Ks. There we go. We are only 5Ks away from 5 times the odds. Lux, can you tell me again your longest ever round? I mean, how many encounters did it get? Did it took? By the way, I will never be able to reach 37Ks today. Cause I mean, I should go up to. I mean, I should be on stream for another hour and a half. So I should be able to do around 350 encounters. Yeah, I would have to go a bit farther. I don't know, we'll see. Cause I don't wanna go bad too late tonight. Just as the other nights. Yeah, it happens quite a lot actually. For example, with this Tentacool. I think I nicknamed it like A like 2 times at least. Alright. I mean, how many shinies have you found in Gen 4? I guess that Gen 5 is your favorite generation at this point. Oh, I also wanna go for Spiritomb in the future. It would be cool to do it like in October. But I mean, in October I might still be on Latios. So I don't know, I'm not really able to do plans right now. Both of them are good shinies. Are you planning on like evolving Golbat? Because I should evolve one of mine. I got 2 of them and one is a jolly one, so I really should evolve it. But I don't know, I don't really care about using my shinies right now. I used to do it back in the day. I was EV training all of them. I mean, not all of them, but the one I cared the most. But yeah, right now I don't wanna like. I prefer hunting if I have time. And also, I don't know if I would evolve that Golbat, even if it's Jolly, because I gave him a nickname that really suits a Golbat and not a Crobat. But I mean, it might also suit a Crowbot. I don't know. No. Niente maratona. I will be on stream up to like 6 p.m. even a bit more, and then I will be on stream again around 10 p.m. But no marathon, also because I have to walk my dog and I can't be on stream while doing so. I don't know actually. I don't know how to answer to such a question actually, because the first ever shiny hound that I did was Lugia, and I was just during, I was in the middle of a playthrough. I was just in front of a Lugia, and I was not even a follower of the format, and I don't know, I just decided to shiny hound for it. Because I knew, I've never followed any videos before hunting for that Lugia, but I knew that, there were people that were resetting in front of Pokemons to get them shiny. And yeah, at some point I was already like using the Pokeradar at the time, and I just told myself, why not? I'm gonna hunt for this Lugia. And then, while I was hunting for it, I started following the format on YouTube, also to like be motivated about the hound, because I was single hunting for it. It was my first ever full odds hound, and back in the day I always considered people that were doing full odds like crazy, insane people that were going for something too difficult to get, and in the end I'm here right now. By the way, I don't know actually. In the end, I got into shiny hunting thanks to the Pokeradar, just because I wanted to gradually join, like, being able to hunt for shinies without putting that much effort. But I would just say, at this point, the fact that they are unique might be the thing that got me into shiny hunting. And also, there are also other reasons. It gives me such a chill vibe. I'm able to do it while doing other things that I like, for example watching TV series and film, something that I'm not able to do right now, and that I think I will never be able to do again if I go on streaming. But I'm fine with it. But yeah. Hi Tiago. Why are you confused? Oh, because of the time. It's an exception. Today I was able to stream in the afternoon, so I said why not. Yeah, I will. This one is just an additional stream. And I wasn't able to stream in the previous 2 days, so why not? I was slowly laying down on the chair. By the way, what about you? Drop on the chat what got you into shiny hunting. I'm curious. Let's go. How many encounters are you into them right now? Because I don't remember the last time you told me. Were you already over 20Ks? I remember like 21Ks, but I might be wrong. I don't know. Alright. Did you get any of his Pokemons? Oh really? That's a cool reason actually. Hi Anthony. By the way, I will repeat it for those of you that that joined right now. I'd love to get to 37Ks by the end of the day. I don't know if I will be able to, but I'd love to. It depends on this evening if I will be able to go on stream like before 10 p.m. Still have to figure it out. Which Pokemon did you get? I mean, was he like giving away shinies or regular Pokemons? I mean, I guess he was giving away shiny Pokemons, but I'm not able to get why. Oh, regular Pokemons, alright. I see. That's fair. Yeah, I mean, they are memories in the end. And also, I mean, I assume they got the Absol ID, so I mean, they are cool. Oh, alright. Cool. I would also love to go for an Absol. When I was looking for a first live on Europe, because I mean, when I went for Wizmore, it was not because I wanted Wizmore as a shiny, but because I wanted to get a first live on Europe. And I wish that Absol was one of the Pokemon that has never been found live, but that was unfortunate because I mean, it was pretty obvious that someone found it already, even if it was with the own sound. But yeah, I would have loved to get it as a first live on Europe actually, instead of Wizmore. But I think in the future I might go for an Absol. Not in the near future because I still have to recover from the 80,000 encounters that I did for the Owen Sun Wizmore. But yeah, I think that in the future I might do an Absol Hunt. But I mean, I might also hunt for it in 3rd gen. I don't know, still have to figure it out. I wanna see you finding something during my stream. And today might be the day. I mean, in the end you can go crazy fast with those encounters. You have to find something soon. I bet. Now that I said it, it's over. Both of us are going to 7Ks, I guess. Let's go. I can imagine. Yeah, by doing so, there are no chances you are missing, like, Chikorita. I mean, there are already no chances, but because of the fact that you were wondering the previous time if you were going to like fail the Chikorita or if it was like easy to notice. Ciao Salater. Now that you're on stream, nothing is stopping me from finding Latios. Have you found Snorlax? Oh wow. At least someone is finding shinies actually. But have you already told me about it? Because I didn't remember it. You might have found it while I was not on stream. I don't know. What are you hunting right now? Let's see. Alright, good luck on it. Did you already collect some eggs before like starting to hatching them? Or are you just collecting them and hatching them together? Yo, nice. Super good luck. By the way, about my Riolu, the last session that I dedicated to it, I like completed hatching all the eggs that I already collected. So in the future when I will pick up the hound again, I will have to collect the eggs and hatch them like together, because I don't think I will like collect all of those eggs again without being on stream. I don't know. It depends on my future free time. Oh, that's fair. By the way, let me change the time settings, because I don't like the orange in the background of Latios. It doesn't match with the graphic. Let me put like 8 o'clock. It should be enough to make the background blue. I suppose. Let's see. Yeah. Now it's definitely better. Yeah, 30 per hours is pretty slow, but in the end you have found so many things since the beginning of the year, so I mean it must not be even that bad in the end. By the way, it is at least a pokemonleafgreen, so hopefully it won't take that long. By the way, I forgot to ask you, what are you hunting for on the Switch, on your cousin Switch? Alright. Bless. Yeah. Thank goodness I will never have to come back to the town. I mean, I wish I found all of them on capture cards, but in the end. That's a good pick. It looks super good actually, in red. Man, I remember as if it were yesterday when I found it. I was super happy. In the end, it was one of my first full-odds shinies. And that was a tough one, so I was pretty happy. I went for Autumn. That is also a unique count. I mean, talking to a TV. But I wanna go so much for Spiritomb. But I will have to wait. There are still so many things in Gem 4 that I wanna go for. So you are going for the roaming Latios. How many, I mean, have you already started it? By the way, I strongly think that Cresselia will be the next roamer I will go for. Still don't know when I will go for another roamer, but I think it will be it. Alright. So you're doing another slow out back to back. By the way, have you ever hunted for OO or Lugia in Ergold and SoulSilver? Because I did, but I will for sure go for them again in the future. Just because I wanna get them in capture cards. And that's the same for the Alga, Palkia and Giratina actually. I mean, I already have Giratina and capture cards, but I might go for it again. Just to complete the trio for the second time. Yeah, we are there. Let's see. And we might also go out from 36Ks today by reaching 37Ks. So we might be able to to see if your predict was correct by today. Oh, nice. What is the nature? As long as it is plus attack and not minus speed, it is okay in the end. Oh, it should be lonely in English. Yeah, minus defense is fair. I think that my Infernape should also be lonely. I don't remember. Let me check. Let me see. I'm curious. No, it's Nori. Yeah, it happens. Are you also planning on hunting for Lugia whenever you will have like finished the game? But I mean, if you are going to go for Larios, you should have already finished the game. So I mean, you already went for Snorlax, so you have finished the game. So yeah, you should be already able to hunt for Lugia. If you want to, of course. I see, fair, fair. I would also love to hunt for the legendary birds from Gold and SoulSilver. But yeah, all because of these Latios, I'm shifting every single day all my plans. Super sad, super sad ratio. Oh no, it is 2-0. Alright, no, it is working, so I just switched the numbers. My bad. Yeah, that's fair. I don't know my ratio actually. I've used it so many times that I don't even remember anymore. I mean, how many times it went good. But it should be around like 50%, yeah. Very nice. I'm super sad that my shiny Darkrai is Lex, because I would have loved to have a timid one, but I mean, because of it, at this point I will have to go for another Darkrai. I think I would go for another one, like, anyway, even if it was timid, just because I want to have it in my channel. But yeah, can't wait to also hunt for it. That one might be one of the words that I banned myself, because I just didn't wanna, like, I mean, it can happen that people like come in the stream and say bad things and I didn't want to, so yeah, because I wanted to like prevent any like friend of mine that was coming to the stream and saying like like those type of things. You know what I mean? You never know, so just to be sure. The Lavender Town team always eats hard. So in love with it. But in the end, I honestly think that I might like remove all the words that I banned, just because you can literally write the same thing with the numbers just as you did, so it doesn't really matter in the end. I don't know. I will have to think about it. That's a good question, actually. So, I always named like my character Zeus since I was a child, because Zeus was the name of the dog, of my uncle's dog, and I was in love with him, so that's why. But I chose to name the channel like in that way, so K Zeus with double E and the underscore, because it was the ID that I got on my PS4 like so many years ago, and I just put the double E and also the K with the underscore because all the other names were already taken. So I was trying to figure out some cool way to write Zeus, and that was not already taken. So I started with the double E, but it was already taken. I also put the underscore and it was already taken. So I decided to add the key at the beginning, that in my opinion also looks good. And also, like by reading the letter, it is also referring to key, the item. So I don't know, it was a decent pun in my opinion. And then I used to stick to it, and that's it. I mean, in the end, I think it looks good, so why not? Yeah, you're uncomfortable. That might be like too many underscores, actually. Let me drink that. My mouth is completely dry. I don't know actually why, because I used to drink a lot during the day. It might be like the fact that I'm talking and also like focused, I don't know. 13 underscores. By the way, I also thought about like removing the like unneeded stuff from my name, so like the K, the E, and the underscore, because I think that on YouTube you can name it. I mean, you can use the name you want even if it is already taken. I don't remember it. I don't know, but you should actually. But in the end, I just said, why should I? It looks unique, so. I mean, I'm gonna stay like named in that way, but I'm just gonna name me like Zeus. Zeus is the name in the end. For example, in the intros of like any video, I always say Zeus, not K Zeus. Thank you. I wish that I could put the caps lock on the Z also on Instagram, because on Instagram you can't. You have to use like all the letters not in caps lock. and it's kind of bad because I like how the Z, like the caps lock Z looks, but I mean, nothing I can do about it. But also, even if I wanted to, I couldn't change the Instagram name because it works like in the same way as the like PS for ID worked. So all these Zeus names were already taken. And I mean, if I'm not changing the Instagram name, I'm not even changing the YouTube, and that's the same for all the other socials. So that's another reason why I should keep the name as it is right now. By the way, guys, I'm literally imaging right now all the haunts I could do also in Gen 5, and I can't wait. Fuck, why can't I find these Latios? I wanna go on. But I'm not tired of this haunt in the end. I'm not like annoyed. It's just that I wanna haunt other things, but I'm not annoyed at all. That's pretty strange, actually. I mean, I think that the majority of the people would be annoyed right now. Yeah, I think it's too difficult to figure it out. I could never. I'm like imaging the double encounters in Gen 5. There is still an haunt that I have never... I mean, I still haven't planned it at all. I don't even know like the percentages, because I still have to do the Magikarp one before, the Eternal Forest, the Unova starters. I think it's gonna be like 2025 when I will be able to double out in the grass in Gen 5. Bro, by the way, you will regret saying so. I assure you. You will regret it. Even if you will be like double or triple haunting, they are so fucking slow. They are devastating. I really hope for you that you're gonna get them, get it like before like 2000 or like super quick. Yeah. I don't really want a slow haunt. I'm fine, thank you. By the way, I will never haunt for Manaphy. I already like explained the whole thing in a previous stream. It's not an haunt that I would like, actually. Not only because of the of how slow it is, but also the mechanic is not on me. I don't really like eggs, first of all, and also having to transfer them over and being also able to see that many other Pokemons. I mean, it's not an haunt that I would do. By the way, if you were referring to Thiago, then I just answered. difficult to understand when you write in the chat if you're referring to another person or to me. So. For example, the real one that right now it's suspended, but that I will pick up again in the future. I strongly think that will be the last egg hunt I will ever do. I really dislike the eggs. By the way, Tiago, I recently discovered that if you bring to the Sinjo ruins shiny Arceus, you are gonna see the whole cutscene with the shiny Arceus like in the middle of the screen. And that one is a pretty cool aspect. Yeah, I've recently seen a video in which it worked, so it is pretty huge. I don't know, but it's cool. Of course, like the cutscene in which you see like the Arceus face full screen, it is gonna be normal, but this sprite that is gonna go in the middle of the temple is gonna be shiny. Yeah, if also the one in the cutscene was shiny, it would have been huge, literally. Bye bye, Salater. Thank you for being here. Good luck on the Yanma. Yeah, I mean, it's fair. Will you ever do an egg hunt? If you ever will, do you have any target in mind? If you will ever hunt for, like, go for an egg hunt, do you already have any target in mind? Oh yeah, that's fair. In the end, Riolo is pretty mainstream, but I want it so much. Neither do I. It's pretty fair to go for a Yanma in that way. I mean, by egg hatching. And it is also pretty difficult to catch in the Great Marsh. I mean, to catch and also to find. Don't remember the percentages right now, but as far as I remember, it was difficult. By the way, coming to this point, I think that we might be able to reach 37Ks by the end of the day. I mean, together with the other stream that I will do in the evening. Because in the end, I think that I'm gonna go... let me see, I might reach 400. I mean, if I'm reaching 500 with this stream, it would be easy to reach 37Ks, but I might just reach 450 this stream and then go off stream. I don't know. Tiago, will you also be on stream? I mean, on my stream after dinner. So in the one in the evening. Let's go. Tomorrow, like in the evening, I should be streaming. Not certain about it, but I should be. Can you repeat me how many resets are you into it? I mean, have you reached already the 30Ks? Alright. I mean, I don't know if you will be able to do 12Ks encounters by like the day after tomorrow. It would be pretty difficult actually. You should be hunting for the whole day. Yes, that's a challenge. Let's go. Bro, if you really reach such a high number, I mean, it's pretty unlucky actually. Thinking about the fact that you have not done that many hounds in your life, it is pretty sad. Yeah, exactly. What I'm saying right now is just a trick to your game, so that it gives you this shiny. Or maybe not. And that's a real challenge. By the way, I still think I'm finding Latios before 40Ks. I mean, I don't think it. I feel... I a little bit feel like it. But if I have to express what I think, it's better that I don't express it, actually. Because I really don't see me finding it. Saddest feeling ever. By the way, the stream seems to be smooth, even if I'm during the afternoon. Wasn't expecting such a thing actually. By the way, by joining the party, I just saw the day in which I found Latios. 29th of January. It was 2 months ago. Yeah, I also noticed it, because Europe notified me about it. But I mean, as long as the the stream doesn't crash, I'm fine. I mean, if it also like goes on lagging for the whole stream, I might just stop the stream, but thank god it isn't happening. Exactly. I mean, if it took you 3 years of everyday shiny hunting, it would be... I mean, you'd be the most unlucky person ever. Yeah, I mean, it means it depends on how many hours you're hunting per day, but yeah, I assume you would be at that point almost. You could be registered in the world record actually, from the Guinness World Record. Imagine going 500,000 encounters without having found a single shiny. I mean, I might be on the road right now. Yeah, it's a fair number. By the way, the Giratina that you hunted, was it from the Distortion World or from the cave, like after having beaten the Pokemon League? I mean, you found 2 of them, so it might be like both of them. Yeah, it looks way better when it appears, when it like coming across like the screen from the sky. I wish I hunted it from the Distortion World. But even if, even when I will hunt for it again, to do the trio, like the whole trio again, I will go for the level 70 again. Because I already passed the Pokemon League, and back in the day when I did it, I didn't know that I knew that you could defeat the Pokemons and then the legendaries and then beat the game and like make them appear again. But I didn't know that it worked also for the like mandatory legendaries, so the legendary that appeared during the playthrough. I wish you could use the origin form actually. It's not fair that we have to keep the like Therian form. I don't know how to call it. Yeah, altered form, yeah. But also Therian, like, sounds good. Yeah, I can imagine. Do you still have the option to get the Palkia and the Alga, or do you have already caught them? Because I mean, you could also hunt for them. And their Platinum sprite looks incredibly good in my opinion. Like their shape, how they are placed, they look so good. In fact, I will hunt for them. I mean, I will hunt for the level 70 version of them, so I will hunt for them in Platinum when I will go for them again. Glad to hear that. Oh really? I thought you had. Yeah, it's a fair goal in the end. So you will also go for the legendary birds. Yeah, that's a huge goal. But did you like accomplish it, or is it still a goal? Because in my own Pokemon bank, that is my Pearl file, I don't want to say I was trying to get all of them, like that many of them, but I was grinding for them. I mean, I was making them grow, and I got quite a few of them, but I'm not even close to 999. Oh, I see. Yeah, something that I wanted to ask you was, what was stopping you from beating the league, actually? And what is the team you are planning on like building up? I assume Giratina, and then by the way, I will reach 450 and then I will go off stream and I'll catch you back in the evening. So you choose to drop the starter. I mean, that's understandable. I've never been a fan of Bronzong. I like it. I like Brelum. This shiny one is also amazing. Super in love with it. Like, red fits it so good. is this one the first ever playthrough that you do for Platinum, or or have you done any other of them? I mean, how many times did you play the game? Ciao, Lux. By the way, I'm gonna reach 450 and then I'm gonna go off stream and I'll catch you back on the second stream of the day. Alright. I think it will take me like 15 minutes to get to 15 counters. What is the villa? Oh, now I got you. I don't know, I literally know nothing about that feature. Because if it was also on Pearl, I would know it. I mean, I think I would have unlocked at least something. But whenever I got my first platinum, I was already only playing it for like to shiny hunt, so yeah. I also want to do that. I also want to. That's why I was struggling if like hunting in the like in 3rd gen for the NPC Magikarp. But I mean, that hunt has always been something I wanted to hunt, so I will go for it. But I will also go for the 1 in 10k Magikarp, and I will for sure find a shiny in that hunt. So, and I mean, I would be fine because I also want to have a Magikarp in Gen 5 in Gen 4. So yeah. I would love actually to also get the level 1. I mean, the target would be the 1100, but if I also get shinies or level 1, I mean, it would be a super huge journey in my opinion. Still have to plan the whole thing, but I will for sure go for it. Something that I could do is also like catching every single level that I can get from that hunt. But if I was doing so, I mean, I would be single hunting for it. I would love to have like 3 boxes completed. With all the levels possible. But it might be not the best thing actually, because then it might happen that I find like the, I don't know, because I will have to like get all of them at that point. So this means that I will have to go for the level 1 and the level 100 like together. I don't know. It would be cool. Still have to figure it out. There are so many things that you can do actually with that journey. By the way, I'm like predicting that whenever I will start that journey, In my opinion, I will get 2 shinies before getting the level 100 Magikarp. But man, I would also love to get the level 1. But I don't want to go for both of them. It might take too long actually. And I don't want to get a duplicate of a potential level 100 before getting the level 1. $1,700 for Tentacool. Yeah. When it comes to those super high levels, also like 98 would be cool. I mean, it's not as good looking as 99, but something that I wanted to ask you, because I don't remember actually, do you have to fish for that hunt, or could you also like move in the water while surfing? Yeah, that's sad. But I mean, in the end I did it for Phoebus. I will also do it for Magikarp. Does the rod you use change or affect the chances? I think it doesn't. It might be that if you use the Super Rod, you might also pick up different Pokemons apart from Magikarp. I don't know. I don't remember if that area like got any other Pokemon. By the way, the last 2 encounters, and then I'm gonna go upstream. First one is gone. Let's see the last one. That will also be the last Tentacool one. Let's see. And we got nothing. But the end is not, the day is not ended already, so we will be able to find something hopefully in the second stream of the day. By the way, thank you so much for being in my company as always. I'll catch you back in the evening.